Hey, what's up, everybody? You know me, I like to get on here and talk a little bit and give my opinion about things. And today I am discussing our very different and outspoken President, Mr. Trump. And I'm giving my opinion on his first 100 days in office. So let me start off by talking about, I would say, maybe the tax reform and all of that. And And I think he kind of told everybody that he gonna run America like a business. I think he doing just that. Look how many taxes he cutting for the rich. He only doing things that benefit the people like him. And I think he really think he doing good, but I think he just out of the loop with reality because in his life everything is good and all the people around him is wealthy. I don't think he really care about people with less or less than fortunate unless he has something to gain from those people. And if you especially any kind of color, just see what he did with the pipeline. It made money. It made sense. Screw the Indians. Run the pipeline under there. It can blow up for all he care. As long as it's making money in the meanwhile. He don't care about the toxins or what it could do and who it could harm. It's business. And he told you he was going to do it, and he did it. Healthcare. I think he just did that as a vendetta to get back at Obama. It's like he had something against the guy, man. He just had to end Obamacare. But the thing about that, you still lose because you still have to give people care. Before Obama came, nobody had health care. If you did, you had to pay for it. But now we demanded our tax dollars go towards health care. And whether you like it or not, you're doing it. It might be a sorry and shitty plan that you put together, but you're still putting together a health care plan, which is horrible for the people. You're finna eliminate thousands of people from getting health care. And also, pre-existing conditions, insurance companies gonna really dump you because they like you. They all about business. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. So far on those two things, I think you're doing a horrible job. It's just like my letter to Trump. I had wrote down a few things that I want to talk about man, and the same with housing. He hired a black guy. I don't know his name to take care of the housing, and they finna cut. They took so many dollars from that, and lo and behold, you put a black guy in housing, and he got to deal with that and putting families out that are less fortunate. And you have to think about it, man. Yeah, you can look with damn man, they getting housing, able to stay there, but a lot of people less fortunate and need help, and it's so mighty great. United States ought to know that this is a country that has stole from the people, enslaved people, whatever they had to do to get to the top, and rob, steal, kill, bomb, take all. This is what America does. So the people of your citizens that pay tax dollars should be able to look towards the government when they're in need of a handout or help, because it's their damn money. Everything that you getting in your tax cut, this is taxpayers' money that go to the governments and pays all y'all salaries and allow you to take that money and you're supposed to contribute it to help people. That's what it's for. And better the economy. Make America great or better than it is, because it's already good, but it's not great. And thus far, you ain't making America great again. Unless you think great is the way it used to be back in the day, which, and I think in your opinion, might be that. But calling people immigrants and refugees and trying to keep them out the country would not make us great again. You're making divide. You're making those evil ways of the KKK appear. And people that have been like set down, you are rising that up. You right wingers, your Tea Party, you pulling all that negative energy up, and a lot of people don't like that. And I understand what you fear that this is the way of the world and the norm, and your people are losing control. It is too late. The new generation of people don't mind, and even your own people, white people are not racist, not all of them, but some of them are, and some of every race are racist. But the deal is, the father, generation after generation, people get away from that stereotyping that certain people are bad because of their color. No, they're not. People are growing up, going to college in the same neighborhoods, hanging out with all kind of races, all kind of different backgrounds, all kind of people. And people see this. And the way of your living and that clan and powerful right-wing stuff is almost done. Yeah, you can probably set us back a little bit, but it is over. That way of thinking is over with. In a few more years, just a few, maybe my kids, or after that, it's just going to get so weak that right-wing power is out of here. Let me see. And can you imagine this? Just imagine this. And this is for Trump. And I'm going to tell you his mentality of thinking is real bad for refugees and whatever you want to call it, illegal immigrants and terrorists. Everybody that's Arabian are not terrorists. Everybody that are Spanish are not illegal immigrants. And the same for refugees. But he want to get them all out of it and keep that divide. Keeps his people in power. But that is not the way it's going to be. There's nothing you can do. Could you imagine how terrified his wife is to live in his household with him saying that stuff? It's just like a black woman staying with a KKK guy that says he loves her and having sex with her at the same time talking about her people and her ancestors and her father and mother, how they don't need to be in this country. These people are shit, trash, terrorists, taking all our goods, making money. Imagine how she feel having to live with that man. Like, it is hard. This guy is very irrational. And if he keep going, I think we will see war again. And Hillary Clinton said it best when I think she said, "You want this guy to have control to an atomic bomb? Well, you just did. Could you imagine? And pushing the damn button? He could do that. And he probably would. Like, he the type of guy, he fucking just do anything before thinking it out." But that's it. I just kind of want to, talk about a few issues that I have with Donald Trump in his first 100 days. And if I was to grade him in A to F, I would give him an F. He's been horrible. Even the things he do get to pass through is horrible legislation. I don't see, he doesn't put effort in it. He doesn't think it out. He just run with it. It's like he trying to race to get as much stuff to get done. That ain't how it works. The ideal of fast stuff don't make sense. The ideal of great things make sense. You got to make it right, man. So I think you're a failure as a president, man. But if there's one good thing about you that I would have to say is that I see if you can do it, anybody can do it. Because a man of your intelligence and the way you handle things and how irrational you are. But you're extremely rich and you're the president of the United States. So if you can do it, anybody can do it. Even the retarded kid you picked on is probably more intelligent than you. But that's our president, man. That's my view on the first 100 days of the president. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. And everybody has opinions. And and some people will think, oh, that's crazy. It's almost like Donald Trump is a gang sign. Like when you say, man, I vote for Trump. What's up, cuz? It's like, man, you're racist if you voted for Trump. Like, even if you voted for him and you see what he's doing now, he's even hurting the people that voted for him. Like, after some point of time, you have to be like, man, this guy's a failure. And you have to bag out. This ain't a time you just ride with somebody just because you voted for him and it's pride. No, we have to do right by this country and stand together. When somebody's in there is not doing right, you get him out of there. Impeach that fool. Goodbye. A day in the life. YouTube.